guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you some post-installation WordPress tasks that you need to carry out after installing WordPress on your hosting package. Before we begin, hi, I'm Nicola from nicolatweed.com, and on this channel, I talk all about WordPress, WooCommerce, and creating an online business that you love. So if this is something that you want more of, then I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in to my screen, and I'm going to show you some of those post-installation tasks that I highly recommend you carry out in order to set your website up for success. Here I am on my WordPress dashboard, and this is a clean installation of WordPress. So the first thing that we see is the WordPress dashboard, and this gives you a snapshot of your website. So as you can see, it gives you the site health status, at a glance of how many pages, comments, and posts you have, some other activity going on. So this is your recently published posts, a quick draft so you can get that idea onto a blog post as quickly as possible. And then you've got some WordPress events and news. Now, as you install plugins, you might see some other boxes pop up here. Something like WooCommerce, which is the e-commerce add-on to WordPress, might bring up your sales and also your products. So as you install those plugins, you might see things pop up here. So you can add things to this, and you can take things away, clean it up, so that every time you log into your WordPress, your dashboard is customized to your website. So to do so, you're going to come to the top right here where it says Screen Options, and you're going to click on the drop-down arrow. Now you will see all of the different boxes, and next to it, a check mark. So if there's something specific that you don't really want on your dashboard, for example, the WordPress events and news, you're not really bothered about that, you can uncheck that, and then that is going to go away. Something else, maybe you're not blogging as much, so you're going to take the quick draft away, and you don't really need the activity as well. So once you're happy with that, you can just click the screen options again. And another thing you can do is to move these boxes around, so you can click on it and you'll see this kind of move icon, and you can drag it into another box and put it in a layout that you would like. So you also have the welcome message that can go away, so you can just dismiss that and then click on the screen options. And so when you log into your WordPress website, your dashboard is a lot cleaner. So the next task that you want to look at is deleting any sample posts that come standard with WordPress installations. So you're going to come to your posts here, click on Posts, and you will see there is one blog post that has been published. This is a sample blog post that comes with every installation of WordPress. And what I recommend you do is you delete this blog post. So you're going to hover over the blog post, and you are going to click on trash, or yours might say bin. And then we're going to come to trash here again, and we're going to hover over it, and we are going to delete that permanently. Now you may be asking, I'm wondering, why exactly have I said that you need to completely trash this blog post? And the reason is you don't want that to be indexed on Google and for people to be able to find that blog post. Okay, so the next task that you're going to do is you're going to come to Pages, and very similar to the post task, we are going to delete any pages that are sample pages that we do not need. So here we've got a sample page. We're going to hover over that, and we are going to click Trash, come to Trash again, and then delete that permanently. Now you may have noticed there is a privacy policy page, but we are going to keep that page because every website needs a privacy policy. Okay, the next task is to come to your plugins and click on Installed Plugins. And then we are going to delete this Hello Dolly plugin. It's another standard plugin that comes with WordPress. As you can see, It says here, this is not just a plugin. It symbolizes the hope and enthusiasm of an entire generation. And basically, if you do activate this plugin, you'll just see a random lyric in the upper right of your admin screen on every page. This is just a random plugin that comes standard with WordPress, and I highly recommend you do delete this plugin. So to delete it, we're just going to click on this delete button, and then we are going to click OK, and then that is going to be deleted. Now you may be also questioning, why exactly do you want to delete this plugin? I just recommend, if you are not using a plugin and a plugin is not activated, to delete it so that you don't have to keep updating it, or your website isn't open to hackers because the plugin might not be updated. So, and it's also just taking up unnecessary space on your WordPress website. The next task is to change some general settings. So we are going to come to settings and we are going to click on general. Now, the first thing you want to do is change your site title and your tagline. So your site title is basically your domain name. So mine would be, say, for example, Nicola Tweed, and your tagline would be WordPress, WooCommerce, and creating an online business, or something like that. So it just explains what your business is about. Then the next thing you want to do is come to your admin email address and make sure that this email address is the correct email address, because this is where any of your WordPress notifications are going to go to. So you want to make sure that you have access to this email address, and whoever is the admin of the website is getting the notifications from the website. So if this is the wrong email address, you can always come in here and then type in a new email address. Scroll down to the bottom and click Save Changes. Now, once you do that, an email is going to be sent to this new email address. You're going to head to that inbox, click on the link, and then that is going to change the admin email address to this new one. The next task is to change the time zone. So what you're going to do is you're going to change this time zone to whichever relates to where you are in the world. Why I say that you should change this is because if you are going to be blogging or scheduling any kind of content on your website and you put in a specific time, and if your time zone is incorrect in your general settings, then it's not going to be posting at the right time. So you obviously go ahead and you find your time zone. So mine is Johannesburg, and then we're going to scroll down and click Save Changes. Now, there are some other general settings that you might want to change just in terms of the date formatting and the time formatting. So date-wise, I would go down here and mine would be JF, and I don't need a comma there. So 30th of July, 2022. And then I will make sure I click Save Changes once I am done. Now here we've got week starts on, and mine starts on Monday. If you're in somewhere like the UAE, you might want to change that to Sunday. And then again, click Save Changes once you are done. And the last task that you want to do is to change your permalinks or check that your permalinks are set up correctly. So to do so, you're going to come to settings and come to permalinks. So permalinks is the URL structure. Okay. So that is how people find you. So it's your domain name and then whatever the page name is. So what I recommend you go for is this, which is your post name. And then, or you can choose a custom structure if you want. So mine would be create a website, nicolatweed.com, and then / and then it will be the name of the page or the blog post. If you want, you can add in the date, but I highly recommend keeping it as post name. You really don't want it to be plain, because this means nothing to someone who is browsing on your website. Okay, so once you are finished with your permalink settings, you're going to click Save Changes, and that has been changed. Okay, so those are the post installation tasks that I highly recommend you carry out to set your website up for success. Now, if you're still wondering how to create your own website and if you're actually setting it up right and if you've got the right content, then I want to invite you to click the link below to get access to my free workshop. It's a 45-minute workshop that's going to teach you all the secrets to creating a successful website. So that link is below. Head down below, sign up now, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this.